All right, folks, once again, live here in Baltimore City. We are going to be talking about we're going to be talking about the corruption in Baltimore City far as the eviction notice. Now, remember, I'm Larry Wallace, right? I also a strong community liaison as far as for helping homeless people in Baltimore City. I am a sergeant for Baltimore Trauma Response Team in Baltimore City. I also the president of Uncut News, as you see. I'm the president of a news station here in Baltimore City. Also, I just help people, and you know, I helped a lot of people, and people helped me. But I ran into a big, major fallback, right? And I was one of the people will be getting evicted this coming Wednesday in about 2 days, right? 3 days, but really two. 'Cause Wednesday morning, the sheriff gonna be at my door. But I went to all these agencies, right? I've been to all these agencies, and prevention of eviction. I went there. They said they have $100 million to prevent people from getting evicted, and they will pay that. Also pay 6 months in advance rent. And then they're gonna say, well, for one thing, we stopped taking applications last February. I'm saying, wow, why are he telling me this? And then you can't help me. I said, any more agencies? No, I don't know nothing else. I said, what, y'all run out of money? They're gonna say, no, we ain't out of money. It's just that we stopped taking applications. So I'm saying they can't help me. So where the money went at? Where did the money went at? So I went to social service, 2100, what's that? Broadway Street, right, Harford Road and Broadway in Baltimore, social service. The caseworker got smart with me, talked down on me. I asked her supervisor talked smart and ghetto and down. Then I said, you know what? All this, don't worry about it. I just want to withdraw my application. So the supervisor snatched my application out of my hand and went switching in the back. Um, then I said, let me speak to your supervisor, because I said, I want my paper back. They said, it's state property. So she bought me a copy of it, and her supervisor came. And then she was cahoots with them, wouldn't listen to what I was going to run down and tell her what they've been doing to me, getting all smart and ghetto and mean to me. And she acted like she didn't care. So I said, let me speak to your supervisor. Guess what she did? Told security to put me out. So Baltimore is like corruption, man. It's like the funds that the federal government gave these agencies, they not even helping. So right now, it's too late for them to assist right now, period, because of the closeness of eviction. So I'm asking the community if they can help support. My cash app is $Celebritycab. Let me put it out here. $Celebritycab. it's so messed up how people really do people. And so now I'm asking all my friends that I supported, right, to see if they can support me. So I shared let me see, I had shared, let me share it again. Copy link. Let me share it one more time. I shared this to my pages. So anyway, I'm just here to see if I can get help and support from anyone out there that really can help. I know I have to go on YouTube, a different platform, because Facebook, wow, they're not cooperating. They laugh and think it's a joke. But see, a lot of people, they won't support me and won't back me until they start knocking on their door, until a family member is being evicted, and then they're gonna come to me and say, Larry, you was right. You was right. Go ahead. And then we got people calling, playing on the phone, thinking this is the game. Let me go ahead and put this on Do Not Disturb. So, you know, it's it's crazy. So I'm just asking if I can get support and get $100 from at least 50 people so I can stop my eviction. And this system not working. If people, it seems like so much corruption with the system. So now I'm calling action for the community to come and support me. Everybody know I'm Larry Wallace. Everybody know um, I'm Uncut News. I've been to Minnesota with the George Floyd. I followed that riot. I went to where Breonna Taylor was murdered at, Louisville, Kentucky. I followed that riot. I did the Atlanta, Georgia riot. I went down to Atlanta, Georgia. Went to the Wendy's that they burned down where the police shot the man in the back. I did that riot. I went to DMX when they took him off of life support. So basically, I be going around these states to let people see, you know, the inside edition, the uncut news. So I'm for the community, and then I ask people for a little help so I can not be evicted, and then I can start talking about how people is treating the system, how they nickel and dime in the system, and what due for us from the system. They got their hands in the cookie jar, taking and not giving the money to the people who need the help. The government is giving these agencies the money to help us from not getting evicted, and they not even helping. I'm just saying, people. So, is there anybody out there that actually can feel my pain? Can I at least borrow $100 from you? Uh, and if I don't get enough from the 50 people that I shouldn't have no problem getting help from, I will return your $100. I know you might not know me, YouTube people, but I had to go this route because this is happening all over the world. that people getting evicted, and the community, whatever state we in, that people in the community not supporting somebody who's standing up and talking about it. Like I'm in Baltimore City, right? I'm talking about what's happening, and I'm not getting the help. I'm not even getting no community people who really going to support what I'm talking about. You know, all the friends, all your family, all the people, and I'm here fighting for us. I go on murder scenes. I go on uh, car theft, the kid boys, um, the window washers, the squeegee washers. I go to courts, sit in courtrooms. I go to trials. I go how the federal government, see how they work in the system against us. I sit into these court cases to learn stuff, and then I come out and tell the public information what I hear in court. So basically, the people who really that know what I do, see what I do, I'm not getting no support. So I'm asking you, YouTubers, I'm asking if you can support, if you can help. My number is 443-839-8412, 443-839-8412. So I'm asking y'all if y'all can support. If you don't have a Cash App, you can simply support by go to Walmart. My name is Larry Wallace. My name is Larry Wallace. And you can go to Walmart. I'm in Baltimore City, Baltimore, Maryland. Then y'all can call me and give me the confirmation information. So I need 50 people to stop the eviction, what they trying to give me in Baltimore City. 50 people. So is it possible that I can get your support? I see 7 people on here. Can y'all at least wave at me, say hi to me? Um, can y'all, do y'all hear me talking? Let me see if I can hear myself talking. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear myself talking. I can hear myself talking. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear myself talking. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear myself talking. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear myself talking. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear myself talking. Mm-hmm. So yes, I hear myself talking. Thank you. What's up? I'm glad somebody on here paying attention. So, do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Do y'all hear me talking to y'all? I mean, this is crucial, folks. This is not a game. I went to all these agencies, right? So here's the key, right? So basically, we got a lot of people who don't understand eviction process. All right. So let me share some information with y'all. Since y'all can hear me, let me share some information with you today. Let me share some information so y'all can know what what's happening. Okay. Now, now 17. Let me flip the camera around so y'all can see this. Let me flip this around. Wait a minute. Let's flip this camera around. So do y'all see this? 1731, 1731 Eastern Cap Center, right? I went there. I went to this office. Actually, I was sent to this office from an agency who was on my case for like a month. They called my landlord, right? They got they got my lease from the landlord. They got all this paperwork, you know. They were on my case for about a month, right? Got the paper, got my statement, did all they can do, and they was a prevention center too. So they got all this information from me. Called my landlord. My landlord sent them the information, my lease and all that. Um, they got the eviction stuff and all that, right? So they was on my case for about a month. And then they called me and told me, well, they sent me down here and told me to go here because I guess they dropped the ball and passed me on, right? So I went down here to 1731 East Chase Street, right? To the Eastern Cap Center. I went there, and this is what they said. They received $100 million. $100 million. So let me tell you about this company here. Let me tell you about this company. Now, they stopped taking applications back in February, right? They stopped taking applications back in February. They still got money. They paying people eviction notice for 6 months. Say, for instance, if you get evicted, right? Getting evicted, they'll pay the eviction, plus they'll pay the landlord for 6 months. This company right here. It's called Community Action Partnership. Eastern Cap Center. 1731 East Chase Street. Okay? $100 million. Can you believe that? Now, I just got finished talking to the person for the, I just got finished talking to the person for the rental assistance program, right? They received $100 million to help Baltimore City people for eviction, right? So I just went in there and they can't help me because they stopped taking applications. But yeah, they got all this money laying around, but they stopped taking applications. It don't take a rocket science to figure something out. Just because they stopped taking applications, right? They received $100 million. If you didn't already fill the application out in February, they can't help you. What do you need the ambulance for? So, what I'm saying, people, what I'm saying, this company received $100 million. $100 million. Y'all know how much $100 million is? $100 million. 1731 East Chase Street. Eastern Community. Hold up. Let me see. Eastern Community. What is it? Eastern Community Resource Center. Eastern Community Resource Center. They received $100 million. Like, say, for instance, if you're getting evicted, right? If you're getting evicted, they would pay your whole eviction note. They would pay your whole eviction notice, and they would pay the landlord 6 months upfront rent. 6 months. Okay? So they saying that the reason why they can't help people because they stopped taking applications in February. So that's February, but they still got all this money, but they're not taking people. Like, say for instance, if you getting evicted next month, right? They can't help you because you ain't fill out the application in February. Now, how do people know that they being evicted? You see the catch-22 to this? The catch-22, people, they received $100 million from the government. $100 million. Now, if somebody getting evicted, they can't help you. Folks, I'm Larry Wilder, running for Baltimore City Mayor. We're going to change all that when I get in office. If somebody getting evicted, then they done gave these people $100 million, $100 million to help people, stop people from getting evicted. But you didn't fill out the application in February, they can't help you. They cannot help you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. How come you can't fill out the application there if you get evicted next month? You got $100 million. They rather send that money back to the government than help you out, people. Come on. Make it make sense. February last year. February not here yet. February last year. Come on, Miss Flowers. I just came out there and talked to the man. So I asked the man, is there any more people like y'all that can help people and pay their rent up to 6 months? He told me no. He let me see the computer. I looked at the computer. Because I was saying that, I said, you got to know how to talk nice to these people to get information, right? So I said to him, I I appreciate you. You're not like social service. When they step on you when you down, the social service camps isn't supposed to help. Well, they ain't helping. They said they can't help because application got to be put in February. They said they stopped taking applications if you're getting evicted. That means you're not getting evicted. They received $100 million. They received $100 million. The man shouldn't show me that. I told him I'm Uncut News. I said I'm the news guy. I said I'm the news man. I said I gotta let the people know. I gotta let y'all know what's going on. I can't hold this information because it's not fair. It's not right. It's not fair. And it's messed up. They got $100 million to help people, to stop people from being evicted. And they're going to tell me that the application, they stopped taking applications in February. $100 million, people. And they say that they pay people rent 6 months in advance. Say for instance, if your eviction is $6,000, right? They had to pay the landlord $6,000, plus they had to pay the rent for 6 months. So and now what they telling me, right? They said, well, for the people, since we can't help them because the application was stopped in February, if you want to get another place, if you know you're getting evicted, right? Go get another place and we'll pay your security deposit. They paying security deposits. So these for the new people. This is open now. If you need help paying your security deposit, go to them. They got the money right now to pay your security deposit. They can move you into a place, but they can't help you from being evicted. Make it make sense. I'm Larry Wallace, running for Baltimore City Mayor, and I approve this message. So I see some comments on here, right? And look, check this out. Look, listen, just listen to some of the comments. Ridiculous comments, right? Look, check this out. The money was only for pandemic. Doesn't mean like COVID money. It doesn't have a point. Now, how you know what the money for? Do you work there, Queen? Do you work for this company? Yes or no? Now, it seems like to me that you might be, if you're not part of the solution, you're probably part of the problem. Because I've been looking at you on here saying that they ain't got enough money, this, that. You making a lot of excuses for this agency. You making a lot of excuses for this agency. Okay? So I already know when you start typing up on here, I already know that you are not part of the solution. If you're not part of the solution, that means you're part of the problem. You're making all these accusations or these excuses for this company. Okay? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And I'm not here to go left field. I'm not here to go right field. I'm out here to put the information out here and see where the people mindset at. You know, I already know you probably not where you from. You know, you might be from somewhere like another state. What state you from, first of all? Let's see where you from. That way I know how to carry this conversation. Where you from at? Where you from? Tell me where you from. Where you from? That way I can know to take you to the left or take you to the right. Where you from? I grew up in Baltimore. Okay, so if you grew up in Baltimore, right? If you grew up in Baltimore, and I already went to these agencies, right? And I'm already laying out the platform. You see what I'm saying? I went down here with my eviction notice, this, that, and the fourth. When I went in there, you know what they should have told me? This is what they should have said. We out of money. We out of funds. And this conversation would never be started. All they had to do was lie to me and tell me we out of funds. But nah, they had me looking at the computer. They was well, not they. He was bragging about how much money that they was the only one received $100 million. I mean, you're not gonna brag to me and expect me to keep quiet. See, people like you would have kept quiet. You wouldn't went live. You wouldn't never came on YouTube. You would have stayed on Facebook. But my next stop is Instagram. My next stop is Instagram, okay, and then TikTok. Oh yeah. So you would have stayed on Facebook, and all the Facebook people would have been saying the same old thing. Let's get something different here. Let's get some. I already got proof that I went to this place. The man let me see. Oh, you can see on the website. I had my uniform on, biggest day, uncut news. I told the man that I'm the news guy. You see what I'm saying? So basically, you gonna bring me in the room, tell me what big time. Oh yeah, we the only one got $100 million to prevent people from being evicted. We pay the eviction, the whole amount of eviction. I told them $6,000, $5,000. They seen it, 5,900 something. Rounded off to the nearest. Right? He seen that paperwork. Or we'll pay that, and then we'll pay 6 months in advance. See, some like Salvation Army, you have to pay the whole thing, and they pay the last 500. Salvation Army in Baltimore, if you owe $5,000, you got to come up with 4,900. No, 4,9,500, and they pay the last 5,000. I mean 500. So make it make sense, Salvation Army. If I had 4,9,500, I would have gave that to the landlord, and she could have worked it out. So Salvation Army, we appreciate you. That's nice. At least you told me in advance. You didn't let me on like the CAT program. Say they can pay the whole thing and they can pay 6 months in advance. At least the Salvation Army in Baltimore told me up front what they can do. So they need the whole. You need the whole thing, and they'll pay the last 500. So Salvation Army people will pay your last $500 on your eviction, okay? And they need the 1099 and all that from your landlord. And here's another program in Baltimore City, folks. The ARC program, the ARC, to help disability people. Like they don't help mental ill. Like in my case, I have a mental ill person in my household suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. They don't say that's a disability. They told me they help disabilities. I said, oh, okay, I have somebody in my house with a disability, mental disability. They said, oh no, we don't help mental people. You have to. So that disability they talking about, like like the other kind of disability. They help that $500. So that's another $500 that the ART program will help you if you disabled. So they like paying the $500 on your towards your eviction. Okay, people. So let's get back to the CAT program, that they'll pay the whole $5,000, and they'll pay the landlord. If your rent is $1,300 a month, they'll pay that for 6 months in advance. And then he gonna say, after he tell me all that, and then he said, you can even, I said, he told me, he said, well, we're not taking applications. We stopped taking applications last February. So I can't help you. So why you tell me all this and blow smoke on my tail and then tell me you can't help me? I said, is there anybody else you can refer me to? Because I was referring you, the person who was helping me for a month, and then he do the wait on y'all and told me come see you. He said, no, I don't know where else I can send you. I said, what, y'all run out of money? So for your question that you say they probably out of money, I asked him that. That's what he said. No, we ain't run out of money. We was the highest one that received $100 million. He threw that in my face a couple of times. Because I said, the order for you not helping, you probably ran out of money? No. He said, but just what you can do. He said, once you get evicted and then you come back to us and we'll pay your first security deposit, the first month security deposit. So how you make it make sense, people who trying to make excuses for these companies. Now, if you got money to prevent people from getting evicted, how in the hell are you going to tell me that once you get evicted, come back and apply for us to pay your security deposit? I told my landlord that. Landlords, if you can't even pay your own security deposit, first of all, they're not even going to want to rent to you because they're going to say that you can't even pay your bills. So that's a system waiting to happen. Okay, so my landlord laughed at that one because I shared the government programs with her because the government program called her and she sent all this paperwork and emailed them to the man, and I'm gonna put them out there too. Soon I find out who these people is who was working with me, I'm putting them out there too. Yeah, I'm putting them out there. I gotta call the people and say, hey, what company is this? I gotta talk nice. But soon I get the name of them, oh, they going down in history too, just like the CAT program going down in history. Y'all going in history now. Because YouTube, I want y'all to share this all over the world and see how Baltimore do when they receive $100 million from the government and they not doing what they supposed to do with the money. So I want y'all YouTubers to share, and share. And let's see how Baltimore treating people who getting evicted. How many people got evicted in Baltimore City? How many people went to this CAT program? How many people went to this CAT program? How many people went there and they told y'all the same thing and then y'all got evicted? It should be a lawsuit on Baltimore City because if Baltimore City gave these 501c3s, gave these nonprofits, organizations a grant to assist people to prevent them from getting evicted, why they ain't assisting them? Why they ain't preventing it? And I'm going to tell y'all some more. Just stay tuned, and I'm going to tell you some more stuff. But let's read from all these people who went to college, who went to university, who on the system side and not on the people side. So all the people who making excuses right here, y'all see what side they on by the conversation of the comments that they talking about. You see what I'm saying? See, I shared my live to my Facebookers, right? And so what they doing, they came over to my YouTubers. The same talk they was talking on Facebookers, they trying to talk on the YouTubers. So we gonna get some real YouTubers to come on here. Let the fake Facebookers come on here and troll. They be trolling the Facebook pages with all this nonsense. But I want y'all YouTubers to make sense. and I want the YouTubers to answer these questions what the Facebookers, trollers, are trying to troll the YouTubers. So YouTubers against the Facebookers, and I want the YouTubers to answer these Facebookers comments, because I ain't gonna answer them. Because already the same thing they were saying over on the Facebookers, they trying to come over here on the YouTubers. So I want y'all YouTubers, I want y'all to answer the Facebookers comments. And y'all be the judge. Because right now, they were talking that same old stuff on the Facebookers. But I'm timing up for them. All I gotta do is speak it, let y'all know what's happening in Baltimore City, that the federal government gave Baltimore City grant money. Baltimore City gave these folks some money, right, to help us, stop us from getting evicted. And they're not doing it. So, YouTubers, I need your support. Because Facebookers, they're not even supporting. You know, you might have a couple folks on Facebook are supporting, but most of them is trollers, and they going against the grain. They going against the grain. They jumped on the prevention side and not on the community, on the people side. They're not on the people side until a family member who need assistance, and then they gonna find out that their family is getting treated like me, and then they want to call me, and they want to come by and help me and support me. But they need to support me before I get evicted, and then we can come together. But long as y'all doing what y'all doing and forgetting who fighting for y'all, y'all are working against the grain. So I'm glad my YouTubers gonna understand, but my Facebookers, so I just hope y'all understand me. But the I want the YouTubers read the Facebooker comment, because um, YouTubers, I've been dealing with the Facebookers comments for a while, and guess what, YouTubers? Guess what the Facebookers said? They said I look good, I got designer stuff on, I got a nice hat on, and I need help with money, right? YouTubers. So YouTubers, on the application that the federal government gave these agencies, it ain't got nothing to do with how a person dress, YouTubers. It ain't got nothing to do with how a person look, YouTubers, right? So Facebookers, naive, because a person look good, they don't deserve to get the agency, the federal government money. That is a YouTubers. That is not on the application of these agencies. YouTubers, guess what, YouTubers? Facebookers, they over here trying to put something in y'all head, YouTubers. see, YouTubers, I want y'all to understand that you can be qualified to get that money from prevention if you have a eviction notice, if you're getting evicted. That's all the government require is a eviction notice, and you'll get the help you need. It ain't got nothing to do with how you look, how you dress, if you got some nice cologne on, if you wash your hands. It ain't got nothing to do with what kind of car you driving or nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with that, YouTubers. You see how Facebook would be trying to. That's why I came over to the YouTubers, right? To ask you YouTubers to support. My cash app is $Celebritycab. $Celebritycab. And if I can borrow $100 from you, YouTuber, support. If you just want to say, hey, Larry, you know what? You right, man. My family member going through this. My family member went through this. See, it's not about me, YouTubers. It's about right and wrong. See, Facebookers always want to jump on a bandwagon because I look good, because I have a Mercedes Benz. They ain't got nothing to do with me getting evicted. You see what I'm saying? You see how they try to throw a curve on you YouTubers? That's why I'm on YouTube, because YouTube, can have a mind of your own. See, YouTube, y'all are all over the world, right? And Facebookers, guess who try to bring you down, Facebookers? Your own people. Your own city won't even help you, YouTubers. That's why I went around the world. See, YouTube go all over the world, and, YouTube is different. How you doing? Hello? How can I help you? Hello? How can I help you? You don't want to say nothing? I see you. So, I just hope I make sense to a lot of people, because the Facebookers can't outslick the YouTubers. See, YouTubers, y'all been around a long time. Y'all been around longer than the Facebook Live, and I appreciate that, YouTubers. So, I want my YouTubers just to read Facebookers' comments and YouTubers against Facebook, and see what logical answer that the YouTubers tell the Facebookers. See, one thing about the Facebookers, right? They always want to be on the other side, YouTubers. The Facebookers always want to be on the side of the the corrupt side. Now they know, YouTubers. Now they know that when I went down to the eviction prevention program, right? They know that the federal government gave the city money to, pay them people who getting evicted, right? So now that I blew the whistle, YouTubers, let's check the books. Let's see how many people that they really help with that $100 million. And guess what, YouTubers? They told me the money ain't gone. They still got the money. So, YouTubers, if they still got the money and close the application, don't they supposed to give the government their money back, YouTubers? YouTubers, tell the Facebookers what they supposed to do with the money. They ain't gonna say they look, and YouTubers. Well, see what the Facebookers gotta say. Facebookers, I know y'all over here, but what they supposed to do with the money? Facebookers, do they supposed to give the money back to the government, or do they supposed to give it to their friends? Come on, Facebookers. See y'all don't want to answer that, do y'all? Uh-huh. Y'all don't want to answer that, but push come to shove, I need 50 of my YouTubers to send a donation if you can. Any donation will help. Anything, $5, $2, $1. Send it to $Celebritycab. $Celebritycab. I really appreciate you, YouTuber. I really do. I'm getting ready to go on my Instagram, people, and let the Instagram know how Baltimore is doing their people. And I'm going to let my Instagram people know, YouTubers, how I can't get no support from the community in Baltimore, YouTubers. So now I'm on YouTubers asking y'all, can y'all support a YouTuber from another YouTuber? Because if I'm on YouTube and you on YouTube, and if I hear your situation, YouTuber, I would support you too. So my Facebook is Larry Wallace YouTuber. So YouTuber, if y'all wanna just see how the Facebookers attacking me and trolling my page, you can do this, YouTuber. My Facebook is Larry Wallace. Yes, Larry Wallace. And I have over 16,000 followers. Yep, I have over 16,000 followers, YouTuber. And I'm thinking about, like, really stopping my comments over on Facebook, because the Facebooker people, they love trolling pages and they love planting bad seeds into the good people head. So just like YouTuber, you see how they trying to get you to side with them. YouTuber, have a mind of your own, YouTuber. Have a mind of your own. Look at them, YouTuber. Look, see that, YouTuber? See, told you. See, YouTuber, they don't even know what a scam is. Look, if I was scamming, right, I wouldn't have a note for eviction, right? The sheriff wouldn't come to my house Wednesday, right, YouTuber? So, YouTuber, don't listen to them. YouTuber, if you want to call me, my number is 443-839-8412. 443-839-8412, YouTuber. And guess what? Listen to this, YouTuber. A friend of mine's called me 2 days ago. Me and him was in the same classroom in elementary. I was in special ed, right? I was in special ed in elementary school, middle school, and high school, right? So this elementary school friend, right? He rubbing shoulders with the president of the United States, right? He called me and said, yeah, man, I was down South Carolina and now I'm back in Baltimore. See, everybody go to my Facebook page, right? Because everybody all over Baltimore, whenever they go out of Baltimore, they look on my Facebook page because they know that I bring in information. I do the crime. I go on murder scenes. I go on all kinds of scenes. I feed the homeless people. I support people. I gave all my money away to a lot of my friends. Now, when I need help, they turn their back on me, right? But that's okay. So he called me up, right? He said, Larry, yeah, man, I heard about what's going on. What's going on, brother? So I told him, right? I told him YouTuber, right? I said, hold up. Uh, so 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 YouTuber. So what happened, right? The guy, right? The friend that I grew up with, um, he um, he campaigning for the president of the United States, right? He said he been doing this stuff for 32 years. He campaigned for Biden right now. He campaigned for Obama, Hillary, all these people in office and stuff. He be like campaigning for them, right? So and he been said he proud of what I be doing. You know, I came up with this uncut news. Like, you know, I've been going around the state, going to different stuff, YouTuber, right? So guess what he did? He said, Larry, what happened, man? So I told him what happened about the situation. Told him what I went at to the CAT program. He said, no, man, that don't even sound right. And I gave him my information, and I'm gonna share what he wrote me, sent me back, YouTuber. All right, this is what the guy who said he was my friend. Um, he texted me this. He said he gonna get somebody to look into this, right? You know, because he know big time people, right, YouTuber. So look, so this is what he said. Uh, I Friday, I said, any luck yet? Because he said he was gonna get somebody on my case, right? And then he texted me back Friday and he said waiting for him to call me back, right? And then yesterday, Saturday, he said, morning, how are you doing, Larry? I just got off the phone with a gentleman that may be able to help you, but wouldn't instruct me to tell you is that whatever place you have gone to, we need to know the place you went to and the person that you talked to so that he can try to find out what's going on and maybe be able to help you. He said nothing is guaranteed, but something doesn't sound right. So if you could, it would be helpful if you got the information who did you talk to, what did they tell you, where did they send you, all of these types of things. Give me a call, brother, if you need to. I'm just trying to do what I can to help you, brother. So that's what my elementary friend said, right? The big wheeler who rubbed shoulders with the president of the United States, right? So he sent me this, and I'm saying, yes, I've got a friend in high places and high things. You know what I mean? So y'all know that it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? So he sent me that yesterday, right? So today, this morning at 8:06, he said this what he sent me. I got mad about this one. This is what he sent me. He said, I call folks to help you and you ghost me. That means he trying to say when he sent me that, I didn't call him or something, right? But I did call him. He didn't answer the phone yesterday when I called him, right? Because I was getting the information from him to send him. You see what I'm saying? He sent me that information, said that he need this, and this, that, and the fourth, right? So when he sent that, I probably was in the middle of something at that time, at that second. I didn't get to him at that second, but I knew I had to get Cameron, the person who was working on my case from an agency. I had to get the agency information, what company he working for, to send him. That I got his number, but I need to find out what all he told me to give him. That's all I need, right? So this morning, he sent me this letter. He said, I called folks to help you. He sent me this at 8 o'clock this morning. You know, this how my elementary man did me. Listen to this, y'all. YouTubers, listen to this. Because I already told the Facebookers, but they went against the grain. They couldn't see logical of this letter. Now listen, YouTubers, I want y'all to listen to this. Listen. This is what he said to me, 8 o'clock this morning today. He said, I call folks to help you and you ghost me. Ghost me mean, you know, I disappeared, which I didn't. It was only a day, not even a whole full day. But this is how he talking to me, right? He said, good luck, but it definitely leave questions. He said, we go way back, and I didn't have to use my sources to help. But, brother, I've been doing this for 30. He said, I've been doing this for 32 years. And again, wish you well. He told me he has seen your posts. See, when I go on live and do posts, everybody see it. Because I'm the hottest, I'm one of the hottest lives, I'm one of the hottest Facebooks in Baltimore City. So whatever I do, turn into gold. Everybody want to see what I'm talking about. So listen to this. So he said, I didn't have to use my sources to help, but I've been doing this for 32 years, and again, wish you well. And then he said, he told me he's seen your post and that you are a scammer. And I defended you, but they may have been right. I don't appreciate that. So he gonna say they said I was a scammer. See, the reason why they said I was a scammer, because remember I showed y'all the video, because the moment when I went outside that building of the CAT program, after they said they got $100 million and they couldn't help me, and you got $100 million to prevent me from getting evicted, and you telling me you got $100 million? So when I went outside, I turned my live on and started talking. And you know, they was getting phone calls. They was getting phone calls. You see what I'm saying? And they still won't get it because now the YouTuber got it. Go ahead, YouTuber. And I want y'all to share this, YouTuber. So now the man rubbing shoulders with the president, right? I just knew that I'd seen light now, because he told me what he do for 32 years, and he been working with the campaigner of Obama and now Biden and Hillary. So he already know the high people, the profile that can help. And I'm real. So instead of him saying that the people said that I was a scammer and he defended me, he said, when he said, but they may have been right, I don't appreciate that part. That don't come from a friend of mine in elementary school. I'm Larry Wallace back then, I'm Larry Wallace today, and I'm gonna be Larry Wallace tomorrow. So y'all, if you know me from elementary school, I'm the same Larry Wallace. Okay? So I don't go for that, but they may have been right. So first of all, I've been clean and sober since 1997. Now, if it was when I was getting high, that's a scammer, because I scam people to give me money so I can get another addiction. And then again, I don't really think I scam people to get high, because I worked, and the money that I that I got paid, I got high with my own money. So I didn't have to scam you to get high. I worked, and the money that I got paid, I got high. So, that's something to think about. Some people, I was a function addict. I had a job and got paid, and then I got high. You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't a um, person that, you know, scam you out money to get high, because the money that a person scams somebody out to get high is not enough. So I brought home $1,000 or better a week, because I used to be a delivery person. I used to deliver sodas. I used to be a truck driver. I used to be an oil truck driver. I used to do the damn thing. Okay, so I used to be a salesman for more punk sauces, ma, please. So I used to be a functional addict that I used to work, get paid, and then a social addict. I used to be all bent over and all that crap. No, I used to wear suits and ties, getting high, like a lot of y'all doctors and lawyers and judges and all them professional people. I used to be sitting in the same room in the same building with show enough people doing the damn thing. Okay, so I was one of them type of persons. Like y'all got your own past, and who don't have a past out there? So stop pointing the fingers of me, what I was doing. You know what I mean? But look, I'm here to tell my story. But can you tell your story, Mike? I guarantee you won't be able to tell your story like I'm telling mine. You can put all them X's up, you can put all them zeros up, but I guarantee you, my brother, somebody else will tell your story, and I guarantee you won't even tell your story. So a lot of people who want to point the blame of people, I tell my own story. I've been in special ed. I guarantee you, my friend that we've been in elementary school together, I guarantee that he won't tell nobody that he been in special ed. I guarantee that a lot of y'all afraid to tell people y'all been in special ed. How many people out there been in special ed? I guarantee y'all won't say nothing. Because y'all want to hide y'all past, y'all want to hide y'all background, y'all afraid to tell people your story. Y'all just want to be nosy on my story. But look, you mad because I tell my own story. I put my own story out there. So YouTube, Facebook don't put their own story out there. Somebody else got to put their story out there. Like this guy named Mike. Mike Baby. Who is that? Who is that? I'm Larry Wallace. I'm the real deal Holyfield. So I tell my own story. So until you start telling your own story, Mike, you can put all the X's up there you want. But I guarantee you got your own background to tell. You're scared to tell your story, ain't you? So stop throwing shades, because when you dig a hole for me, make sure you dig one for you too. Because 5 years I was attacked from this page for 5 years, and I was one army man and handled the whole universe for 5 consecutive years. I held 10 toes down strong, and I bet you, Mike, you can't do what I done. I hold it down for 5 consecutive years, and when people was digging in dirt, they was breaking in concrete, digging dirt, breaking concrete, digging dirt, putting stuff on YouTube, sending stuff to my job, doing all this, try to get me fired, try to get this, talked about this, talked about that. Look, I hold it down for 5 years. So Mike, this XXX, look, a whole army, I was one man army, and all the people was attacking me and doing this and digging dirt and digging, breaking their concrete. Man, come on. So all this little stuff that y'all trying to do now, if I hold it down for 5 years and kept my job, kept everything, kept my sanity, man, you can't break me. So ain't no need in trying because I already proved the point. And I traveled around the United States. And I went to Minnesota. And I went to St. Louis. And I went to um, uh, uh, what else? Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. And I went to California a couple of times. And I went to Atlanta, Georgia. And I went to New York. And I went to Philly. And I went to Alabama. And I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, New Jersey, Delaware, and more states that I went to. I ain't got time to name all of it. So, so I ain't had to worry about looking over my shoulders. I had God. God got me. You know, I was in situations that I go in the woods. I feed the homeless people, right? Patachi Co. and Poteet Street, right? Me and Christine Flowers go in the woods and feed the homeless, right? Guess what? They had the National Guard come down there and feed the homeless. Guess what they did? They brought all, they in uniform, right? I recorded it and took pictures. So I go up in the woods and feed the homeless people. That's how bold I am. I go in the woods and give it to the homeless people. All in the woods, booby traps and all this. The National Guard, what they did, they came down and they set all the food on the ground before the trail. They National Guards, Army people, and I got heart. They got it too, but I'm just saying that I go in the woods and they set their food out the woods. So all these exes and all this talking about me and all that already proved to the world what I can do and what I'm about. So I want the world, I want my community. I stood up for y'all. Now it's just time for y'all to stand up for me. So, YouTubers, thank you so much for listening, YouTubers. Facebookers, I'll be back over there later on. I'm getting ready to go on Instagram now. I'm getting ready to talk to my Instagram people, then my TikTok people, okay? So once again, thank y'all so much for listening to me, YouTubers. My phone number is 443-839-8412, 443-839-8412. And YouTuber, thank you so much. And once again, Facebookers, you know, I see that y'all have fake names over here on YouTubers too. So I'm Larry Wallace. I'm the real deal Holyfield. I'm from Baltimore. And, you know, when you want to challenge me, make sure you got your real name. Because if you ain't got your real name, you ain't got nothing. You ain't even got no balls. Until next time, get a life. And thank you, YouTubers. And remember, YouTubers, let me borrow $100. Let's show the community, the world. If somebody carrying the tote and doing the right thing and fighting for us, support the people who fighting for you. Right, YouTubers? Tell Facebookers that. Have a nice day. Remember, $Celebritycab. Let's stop this eviction Wednesday. Before Wednesday. Let's see if we can stop it today. So how many cash apps I can get, YouTuber? Come on. Share it live. Have a great day.